Today we'll be digging into archives. First, father watching 15-foot crocodile making a beeline towards him and his children. Then 18-foot crocodile attacking a man with his revolver. And finally, a legendary man who fights a 10-foot crocodile with his bare hands. This is Teeth and Water. Let's dive in. Hello, welcome back to Teeth and Water. I'm Matitz. Let's go to our first story, which is in Tumbling Waters near Darwin, 40 miles away, Northern Territory, Australia. The date is December 1st, 1967. It's Friday. We have Ted Briggs. He's a sergeant. He is visiting these Chinese old ruins with his family, his wife Jane, and 4 children. So after the visit of these ruins, the family decided to stop for a swim just near Water Resource Tower. There was a beautiful lagoon. Jane and the kids, 4 of them, jump into the water, start swimming. Ted decided to take a rod and go 100 yards away from them to have a little bit of fishing for himself. So he sat down. He noticed some dark shape in the water, a few tens of yards away. At first he thought it was a log, but then that log started swimming towards him and making a beeline towards it. Just when he realized it was actually a big crocodile heading towards him, he jumped on the bank and the crocodile lunged towards him, just missing him. He said that the wideness of the jaws was about 15 inches, so 38 centimeters. So that's a big jaw spread. Ted was in shock, started screaming towards Jane and the kids, get out of the water. He saw the crocodile once more. It was a 15-footer, he said. So funny thing, when crocodile's jaws were closing in on Sergeant Briggs, he described as it a grinning cat. Which I don't really understand, but maybe you guys understand. So write in the comment what that meant. I don't really get it, but he was okay. He got to the family, and they all get out of this lagoon in shock. They say it was probably a female nesting because it was a wet season, December. Actually, it was not an attack, but kind of an encounter, close call. I would say I would not put it on official stats. So territorial, yes, but not an attack, really. Close call, as I say. It was an interesting encounter. So he had his family, his 4 children and wife in the water 100 yards away, and this crocodile gladly attacked him, and he was okay. Everything turns out fine. So yeah, let's move on to our second case. And now this was a little bit serious. Stick around. For second case, we hang in Australia, Northern Territory, near Darwin also, but the creek called Berry Springs. The date is Monday, October 25, 1948. We have Fred Whitelaw, 23-year-old administration employee. He was hunting barramundi with his friend, Carlisle. He just shot a barramundi and he is wading in 5 feet deep water to retrieve his fish when suddenly 18-foot crocodile started approaching him, and he pulled up a gun, a revolver, shot 2 times in the crocodile's head. The crocodile still approaching him. He threw the revolver at crocodile's head. The crocodile was 3 feet away from Whitelaw when his friend Carlisle shot the crocodile with his .303 rifle. So immediately the crocodile was killed. So Fred was really happy to be alive, luckily and thankfully, to this friend John Carlisle. You couldn't really say it's predatory or territorial. It could be territorial. As I say, these crocodiles in 1948, there were massive crocodiles. 18-footer was nothing special back then. There were 23 footers roaming around before 1950, 1960 really start decimating the crocodiles population there. But yeah, this is our attack. I wouldn't classify it as predation. A motivated crocodile for sure, probably territorial attack. That's the story of Fred Whitelaw and his friend John Carlisle that saved him. So we're heading to the next attack, which is the last of this episode. So for the third and final attack, we go near Mossman, which is in Queensland, Australia, Saltwater Creek. Even the location sounds terrifying. The date is Wednesday, March 20, 1940. It said 10 p.m., pitch black. We have Amos Baker. He's 55-year-old. He's a cane cutter. Tough guy, well liked in the community. It said when he is fishing for barramundi, when he was attacked by a 9-foot saltwater crocodile, and this crocodile was not just snapping at him, he was fully assaulting him, grabbing, biting him. Baker was punching this crocodile as hard as he could, went to help him, of course, rushed in, helped Baker. He was fighting the crocodile, but the crocodile did some major damage on him. So Baker was in 3 feet deep water when this attack happened. They all punched the crocodile, bashed the crocodile. The crocodile didn't let go till the very last moments. Baker did survive. He went to hospital, Mossman Hospital, when he was at least 1 month, recovered. His right side was badly lacerated. His lower legs were mauled, cuts to the face, arms were badly lacerated. So multiple injuries by this 9-footer salty. Also, they recalled that Baker was fighting the crocodile in his sleep. He was really vengeful. He said if he ever recovered fully, he would go after this crocodile and avenge these injuries. I mean, I wouldn't say that was a proper and right thinking, but I wasn't in his position, so I can't really say. But it was a really interesting detail on this story. So I hope you like this kind of stories. These three fascinated me also when I researched them, and I hope you have a great day, and we see you in the next week. So take care, guys.